You mentioned before that you have been getting.
Hey, this video is almost over. She gotta you gotta do the fake cry thing. You know what I'm saying? That every bitch in the interview does. Every single one of them. She gotta be one of them. You gotta do the fake tears. Come on, the video is almost over.
Stuff like that.
Sorry, girl.
There it is. The tears, the fake tears. Hold on, there it is. There it is. You know what I mean? You can't complete the interview without the tears.
Sorry.
There it is. Yeah, look, the one tear. Look. It's gonna drop down slow.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. You know what I'm saying? The one tear. I like. Hold on. Let me get a thumbnail.
You okay?
That's the one. That's the fucking one. That's the one, sis. Look. You finna. Hey, I hope you get me some views, man. I'm gonna be mad as fuck if I post this and I don't get nothing. I'm gonna be mad. Well, I don't even know if I can post this.
So, from the time he told you not to answer the call, and then him going onto Kaisenat's stream, how long was that? Was it a day
hours.
or two?
Finesse! I love it. I like the way this nigga's moving. He's a demon. I like this. This nigga said a couple hours. It's what we like.
From our numbers, he had, let me double check, 400 followers, and he now sits at 88,000 followers. He has done a Morley's advert. Apparently, he's getting a lot of brand deals. How does that make you feel? Especially because he told you not to go on.
What?
I'm actually happy for him.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're lying. Now you're lying. Now you're lying. Like, this shit burnt out like a month. It was burnt out after like the second day. I ain't gonna lie. But like, I just need to know. I need to know the reason. And I'm here for the views. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm here for the views. Straightly. I'm clout chasing.
Sorry, girl. Can we get her a tissue, please? Sorry.
Bro, we 13 seconds in. This bitch is unbelievable. I can't believe this shit.
You okay?
You put yourself in this stupid ass situation. Now you crying? About what? What's up? Look, I'm here. I'm simply here to clout chase. I'm here to get the views. I don't give a fuck about the situation. I really don't. It was burnt out after the second day. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm here to clout chase. I need my views.
Welcome to Off the Record, a platform where individuals come here to speak their truth, discuss their thoughts.
What individuals y'all be? You know what? I just can't believe she got this far. 125,000 views. Like, how did she get this far? Mede on it. That's a unique name.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm
Look at
very
this
well,
slut.
thank you. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. So deep.
How was your journey in?
Been good. Yeah.
Good. Thank you for joining us today. So before we get into the core of the conversation, tell me a bit about yourself. Who is Jess? What do you like to do? How old are you, if you don't mind sharing?
I'm 20 years old. I'm
20?
currently a part-time influencer.
Damn, I didn't think she was that young. 20. Damn. She saw her mans and said, wait, I gotta. Yeah, this shit
I'm a
crazy.
model. I like
Yeah, that shit crazy. That nigga got 20 bands for getting cheated on or whatever. Not even cheated on, for getting embarrassed.
time with my friends and family.
I'm about to cuff a hoe just so I can get put in a situation, end up on Kai's stream and get 20K. That's what I'm about to do. Is getting to that point.
I like going shopping like a lot.
And then when I get exposed for faking the whole thing, I'm just gonna be like, I'm a hustler. I had to get the bag. That's my excuse. That's not even an excuse. That's the truth.
I'm always shopping.
I'm going to clarify a few things before we get into the conversation. There's been quite a bit of confusion about where you're actually from. So can you tell us, are you Ghanaian? Are you Nigerian?
Ghanaian. Oh, please do not be. We can't be related. We can't be related.
What are you?
I'm Nigerian.
You're Nigerian.
I'm not
okay.
Ghanaian. I've been seeing all types of countries, but I'm Nigerian.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You went to a concert, an Omah Lay concert, and obviously you wanted to be there. We all saw the footage. You were very excited to be
footage.
there. And you got called up on stage, and like we mentioned earlier, you gave him the hottest wine ever. But you were with somebody. Now, this is the question on everybody's mind. Girl, Who is this man? Were you in a committed and defined relationship with him?
Yes, we was in a committed relationship.
End the story. She's a whore. It's over.
How long were you together for?
Just under a year, so
Okay.
going to a year.
And when you say you were in a defined relationship, just so that everybody's aware, he was your boyfriend and you were his girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, perfect. So you mentioned in your apology video, which we're going to get back to, that you're
Man,
a
that video,
fan of Omah Lay.
that video was so fucking pointless. That shit, bro.
So
Shit.
I think my question
Come on,
here
G.
is, was this a date night? Was this planned? Was this who bought the tickets? Why were you guys there together? Can you kind of talk us through what happened, the journey of that?
So I'm a huge Omah Lay fan. I've been a fan since.
I thought she said she's a hoochie. I was about to say, oh, this is his fault. And she says, oh, I'm a hoochie. I'm like, oh. Oh.
He even started like music, so I really, really like his music. So I've always wanted to go to his concert.
Obviously,
I
you
was
really
going to
like
see
his
him. I think
music.
this was last year.
Obviously.
But he cancelled that show. So I was like, oh, I've got to go to the next show, like 100%. So when he said that he was coming to London, I just bought the tickets, and I thought I'd bring my boyfriend because he was going through a hard time himself. So I thought this might like get his mind off it. So I just thought, yeah, I'll just go with him. Favorite artist, favorite person. So I just thought, yeah.
Did you think I might get called on stage? Did that run through your mind?
I've always wanted to go on stage with Omah Lay. Like, I don't think there's any other artist that I'd even go on stage.
This is, okay. Just for me to put this is why you never date a girl that's a fangirl, bro. The girl that go crazy for an artist, if you make her your girlfriend, you're done. Best believe. Just best believe the worst is gonna happen to you. You're gonna get embarrassed.
Like with, so me and him, we've had this conversation like days before the concert. If I was to get called on stage, like, would you be fine with that? And he said, yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
He's been
really?
okay with it, yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, that kind of changes the narrative. So we've seen from
No, it doesn't. Cause he could have been like, oh, it's cool to go up there, but he probably didn't know you was gonna do all that. Or there was a video, you can hear the little Nigerian lady, she was like, she grabbed the nigga deep.
It wasn't that bad, girl. Like, girl,
Bruh said it wasn't that bad, it was that bad.
you were holding the nigga's dick. It wasn't that bad, girl. Like, bro, you were holding the nigga's dick.
She grabbed the nigga dick. I said, oh boy.
from the videos that
Oh,
have surfaced
boy. Oh,
online
Lord.
that you were very excited to go on stage, and now that you've revealed to us that he was okay with
Look
it,
at this shit.
you going on stage, was it something that you just told him, or
Good
did you guys
Lord.
discuss it prior?
We discussed it prior, obviously, but he didn't know that I'd get picked to go on stage. So when Omah Lay pointed at me, obviously in the video you can see like I was really, really tired, which I was. And he was encouraging me to go. Like he even said, yeah, like go. That's why I went in the first place.
There is a point in the video where it looks as though he's holding on to you and saying, well, obviously we don't know what he was saying, but it does look like he was a bit reluctant to let you go on stage. Is that...
If I'm Buddy and he calls my girl to the stage and my girl look at me, I'm just gonna look at her. I'm not gonna tell her what to do, nothing. I'm just gonna look at her and be like, what you finna do? The moment she drifts her eyes back, acting like she's about to go back up, I'm turning the fuck around. I'm getting the fuck up out of there. I'm jumping the barricade and I'm going home. She got to find a ride home. I don't give a fuck. You is not my bitch. That was just a girl I was with that night.
fair for us to say?
Not really, just because he was holding me the entire show.
Okay.
So that's why it looked like he didn't want me to go, but he was fine with it. And there was a point where I was like stood next to him and everyone thought like I moved away from him, but I was stood there because I was waiting for the security to get me out of the crowd.
Okay. Okay. So when you got up onto
I don't give a fuck.
the stage, what was going through your mind from the minute that he pointed to you getting onto the stage? What was going through your mind?
I was like, you picked me? Like I was so happy, honestly. Like I was.
She's finna give you every reason why you should never date a fangirl. I'm telling you. He picked me. You got a nigga like.
Wasn't thinking of anything negative, anything bad, or I'd go up there and do something that would obviously, you know. But I was really, really happy. Like
Of course. Yeah, we saw that.
On stage with Omah Lay, like this is what I wanted. So yeah.
Yeah,
I was
we
happy.
could all see that you were very excited.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, if it was
could
me
definitely
and
see that.
Usher,
All that.
we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'd be in the same position as
Yeah.
you. So when you got on stage and you were dancing with Omah Lay, and obviously when you went behind the screen and everything, did you at any point think, oh, my man's in the audience actually? Maybe let me
No.
relax a little bit.
No. If she says anything besides, no, I wasn't thinking about nothing like that, she's fucking lying. I don't give a fuck.
Did that ever occur to you?
If I'm being honest, no.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I was about to say, if you say anything else,
You're fucking lying.
I knew he was in the crowd, obviously. Like, I know he's there. But before we got up the stairs, obviously he asked me what my name was, and I just did my little like dance. I obviously thought that was it. So I didn't think of it as much about him being offended in the crowd or anything.
Okay. When you went to the top of the stairs and the screen came down, what was going through your mind at that point?
From what I remember, like I said prior, I was just really happy and excited. And he's done something similar as previous show, but obviously that was with a professional dancer, so I wouldn't expect him to do that with a fan. But obviously when those curtains like dropped, I just thought to myself, I was like, oh, is this like the same performance that he did at his last show? So yeah, I just kind of knew the signs.
no, you didn't.
You mentioned that you've seen previous concerts from Omah Lay, and this is something that he has done before. So at that point, did you feel any pressure to overperform, to show them that you're that girl,
I kind of did, because there was a lot of people, a lot of cameras, and I knew if I walk off the stage, people would tell me, oh, you ruined the show, you did this, you did that. So I just thought, okay,
I'm here now.
I'm here now, just dance, like.
From one person
Dance on him?
to another, you did your thing, yeah? So that being said, after you guys danced, there is a rumor going around, I'm not sure if you heard that, when the screen came down, you and Omah Lay did share a kiss.
We did not kiss. All he did was he just like kind of hugged me. So obviously because of like the shadow, it looked like we kissed, but no, we didn't.
After you danced with Omah Lay on stage, was there any exchange of contact details, whether it's Instagram, phone number, email?
No, his team did ask me to like stay, obviously, but because my boyfriend was in the crowd, I just...
Stay on.
I don't know, man. Shut the fuck up. Hey, you gonna do all that? You might as well. Listen, like I said, that was my shorty. You go fuck the nigga. You got to at this point. You went this way. You gotta go fuck him now. You have to. You can go get your bag, sis. The fuck?
On stage?
No, like stay...
Backstage.
Backstage, yeah.
And you declined?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Like it makes it any better. Get the fuck on,
after
bro.
the concert,
you already embarrassed the
Omah Lay
man.
tweeted, well, allegedly tweeted about the fact that he asked you if you had a boyfriend. Is this real? Is this fake? Like, can you clarify?
Oh, it's definitely fake.
So he didn't ask you if you had a boyfriend. Did you guys actually have a conversation prior to you dancing?
We had a conversation after, like after the dance, we spoke.
You and Omah Lay?
Yeah.
Oh.
About?
But that was on stage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was that conversation?
No, I was just really excited. I was just like, thank you, like, for letting me go on stage and stuff. Yeah, that was it.
What was the first conversation you had when you went back down into the audience with your boyfriend?
Even before I got to him, I already kind of felt a certain type of way. I just felt like I did something not wrong, but I knew he would probably be offended when I saw his face. So he wasn't really like speaking.
Really?
For the rest of the show, no.
Oh, okay. You said you felt some type of way. What was the way that you were feeling?
So as I was walking like through the crowd, there was this guy and he was like to me, oh, is that your man? And I was like, so that the way he said it, I just thought, I wouldn't want anyone to speak about him in that way or to me. Like, what do you mean, oh, is that your man? So immediately I was like, oh shit, like.
So you basically came from...
Okay, so she's stupid. That's what I'm getting. She's dumb. She's just dumb.
From a high, and you felt low at that point because of
Yeah.
what the person had said.
And then obviously I saw his face and then I was just like, oh yeah.
In a video that had surfaced online, we can see him walking away. Did you guys go home together? You said you didn't have a conversation in the audience. Did you speak at any point on that night?
Of course we did. Like, we went home together. In the video, it looked like he was walking away from me. But we was walking together. A group of girls just stopped me and just said, oh, like, you did your thing. Like, you did. And obviously, he wasn't trying to hear that. So he just walked off. But he was waiting for me at the end of the road. So obviously, the person that was recording didn't get that part, but he was waiting for me.
So I want to go back to a previous question that we spoke about. You said that you going on stage, he was totally okay with it. You've already had that conversation, so you were confident to go on stage.
Yeah.
And when you've come off stage, he's visibly upset. So do you think that he was influenced by the audience and their reaction?
100%.
Okay.
Because he was recording himself. And then in the video, there was girls around us. And they were just looking at him and recording him. And obviously, that's going to make him feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But before that, he was recording, so...
I'm going to ask this question, and I want you to answer as liberally as you can. Would you say that you respected him as your boyfriend? And the reason why I'm going to ask the reason why I'm asking this question is because there's been a...
No, she know. The interviewer know. The interviewer know. She's just like... She's looking at her. She's like, look... She know. Because there's no fucking way. You can't say you respect the nigga and you do some shit like that. There's no way.
A lot of conversation about if that's your boyfriend...
Where is her father?
For you to go on stage, and this is something that I myself have thought, if for you to go on stage while your boyfriend's there, that's not something that a lot of people would see as respectful. Talk us through that.
Yeah. I do, and I did respect him a lot, but I know the way I danced on stage might have looked like I don't respect him at all, but I have a lot of respect for him, but I do understand why people would think what I did was disrespectful.
Did you speak about it as a couple after? Yeah. What was that conversation like?
I don't speak about that.
Okay. It was a private conversation.
Yeah, it was a private conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, he was probably just chewing her ass up. I was just like, yo, you want some other shit.
If the tables were turned, do you think there would be this much outrage if he had gotten on stage and danced with Jada Kingdom?
Yeah, we've literally spoke about that before. He was like, oh, what if Ira Star calls me on stage? And I was like, go. Like, do your thing. Just
Cap. She definitely gonna feel some type of way. Cause look, if you feel some type of way from myself, I feel like everyone influenced him to feel it some type of way in the crowd. Listen, you definitely would have felt some type of way if he would have went over there, got twerked on, lap dance, got his neck sucked on some other shit. You definitely would have felt some type of way. Shut the fuck up.
just because you go on stage, it doesn't mean there's anything between you and the artist. So like,
it don't matter, bro. It's not about that. This is my thing. Anybody just know, as a man, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, as a nigga, yeah, you got ego, bro. You have an ego like anybody else. Your girl is a representation of you. If she go up there and do some horror shit, enough said. I don't want to say no more.
I would have an issue with that, no.
And do you think that you would have felt a type of way depending on the audience and your surrounding?
I wouldn't feel a certain type of way, but obviously if people are recording you, because they're invading your privacy, you don't just record people, I would feel uncomfortable. But not with him being on stage, but with the fact that people are just trying to make it look like it's wrong.
Painting a different story.
Yes.
Okay. When did you actually notice that you had gone viral?
So on the night, like literally immediately after the concert, I saw myself on TikTok and I was like,
Jesus.
oh, that was quick. Like, but that was just a clip of me dancing. Like he wasn't in that video. And there was like a lot of positive comments. Like a lot of girls were saying, oh, I wish that was me, you did your things. I was okay with it because there wasn't like any hate or anything.
Yeah, because you riding off the high, everyone's riding your dick, you just like, yeah, and everyone's like, oh girl, you did your thing, yeah, shorty, yeah, shake that ass, and you're just like, yes, yeah. See, and this is what I'm talking about, bro. It's something about somebody that's easily influenced. You can't trust them. You can't. Because then if they're easily influenced, they can never be in the wrong. Somebody could literally convince them, oh girl, you was cause look, I guarantee you, if everyone was out here like, yo, no, she did her thing. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. I would have did the same thing if my man was in the crowd. She would not be in this interview. She'd just be like, what what the girls be doing? Get the fuck on.
What was going through your mind then when you had seen it actually blow up on Shade Borough? It's made it to the Shade Room at one point. How were you feeling?
Listen, if you just follow the Shade Room as a black person, you're fucking ignorant.
It was a lot because there's only so much someone can take, and for you to like see yourself all over social media in a negative way, it did affect my mental health.
I like how she's saying that everyone else influenced him when he was in the crowd, like the crowd was influencing him. But this is what she just said.
It did affect my mental health.
It affects your mental health, right? You ain't think it affected that nigga when you did what you did? But it was affecting your mental health when everyone was calling you out for doing some dumb shit. Because you did some dumb shit.
Because everyone had like lots of opinions and stuff. But I had my friends and family around, so they were like really supportive.
How did they react to this situation?
With my friends, because I called them straight away. I even called them like when it happened, and they did say, oh, maybe like you shouldn't have danced the way you did. And I understood because at the time I did feel very bad for him. But then after it got out of hand, we just said like it's not that serious. Like I shouldn't be getting this amount of hate. And with my family,
it's the internet, bro. It's the internet. You did this for the whole world to see. Like, come on, bro. Anything you do in public, just know you're being recorded in this day and age. Like, how the fuck you get the fuck out, bro?
I actually thought they'd be like angry at me, or they'd like, but they were like, it's just a dance. Like, you're young, enjoy yourself. So yeah.
It's just a dance. It's just a dance. So if I sit there, I get twerked on, right? I'm on stage. It's just a dance. Why are you tripping? It's just a dance. It's just a lap dance. What are you talking about? Just a dance, though. Don't worry about it. It's just a dance. It's just a dance.
I want you to be very candid in this moment about how it made you feel.
Damn, it's cold.
I was really confused, and I'm not gonna lie, in that moment, all I cared about was what he thinks of me. And he did tell me what he thinks of me, like complete opposite to what people are saying. But because there was just so much that was said, I didn't know what to do with all of that. So it was like really, really bad.
It was a lot. And how are you doing now?
I'm okay. I'm not gonna let that get to me, like, because if I do good or bad, people are going to speak regardless.
So there have been a few rumors going around, one of many, that this was a staged thing. I don't know how it could be staged, but there have been allegations that it's staged. Can you talk us through that? Shed light?
You can't
stage something like that. I get why
something
people
like
would say that because I know for a fact some people.
Look. See, this is the thing. If something happens to you and niggas keep saying it's staged, it might just be that insane. Did she ever think of that? That if people like, yo, this gotta be staged, it might just be that crazy to the point where it has to be staged. They just thinking like, yo, it has to be fake because there's just no way.
Or if you went on stage, you probably wouldn't know like what to do or how to dance. So I get why people would say that, but no, it wasn't staged.
So you're just a natural bad bee dancer.
Like, if I need to go with the flow, I'll go with the flow.
Yeah,
like,
period.
Yeah.
I love it.
Alright, bro.
Okay, so the next part that we're going to get into, a lot of people know about Kai Cenat, who is a YouTuber, big YouTuber, American streamer.
The goats!
And he has a way of getting quite a lot of people on his show, and you get great.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga hopped on that shit quick. That nigga hopped on that shit quick. I turn on the stream, I see the nigga, I'm like, yo, god damn.
Exposure if you go on to his show. And he reached out to you and asked, would you be willing to come on, have a conversation about the events of that night? To which,
Yeah, and the bitch I heard she was talking about something, oh, I need compensation for my, what the fuck?
which you proceeded to respond, no, if I will come on, however, I'm going to need compensation. How did we get there?
Are you dumb? Bro, you...
When he messaged me,
You gotta explain that.
first of all, I was like, is this actually Kai Sanat? Because why would you message me? Like, I don't know how much I was actually trending, because at the time I wasn't really using my phone as much. I didn't want to see all the hate and stuff. So when I opened my DMs and I saw that he messaged me, I was like, this is
Oh, she just love it. She loving it. She oh.
good. Like, this has to be, you know. So what I did was I spoke to my friends and my family, and for me to go on anyone's live stream, I don't really, and at the time I wasn't thinking about exposure and stuff. I just thought, because I'm trending, I'm not going to go on your live stream for free. Like, I'm not going to do that. So
Who are you? Who are you? No, generally, who are you besides some bitch that was twerking on a singer or R&B singer live on a stage in front of her nigga? Other than that, who the fuck are you? Be for real,
Was this
bro.
from advice that you had gotten, or just an internal
I'm not gonna do it for free. What the fuck? What the?
thing?
both.
Okay. And obviously, when you responded and said you needed compensation, he was like, the audacity, how
Yeah,
dare you, sort of
yeah.
thing, and proceeded
Yeah,
to,
because you're fucking
well,
dumb.
from what we know, proceeded to reach out to your boyfriend. Can you talk us through that, how that, the timeline of how that went?
After he replied with compensation, question mark, he actually rang me. So
Okay.
he video called me twice, but I was with my boyfriend at the time, and he told me to not answer the phone. So
Wait a minute. So you was with your boyfriend, and he told you not to answer Kai Sanat's call.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He just said, oh, like, I should focus on my mental health and, like, delete
Okay.
everything, like, delete all my DMs and stuff.
And can you clarify?
Or I don't know. He might be a master finesser and been like, no, bro, chill. Like, gotta focus on your mental health. Make sure you're all good up here. Nigga turned around. He said, "Y'all said that, my boy. You said Saturday. I'll be there. 20 bands. I'll be there. 20v1. I'm there. Fuck you
What
mean?
day this happened on?
I think it was, like, 3 days after the concert.
So like a Wednesday.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. So your boyfriend said to you, don't answer the call, focus on your mental health.
Mental.
So how
Yo,
did we
mental.
go from focusing on your mental health to him now being on Kai Sanat?
Cause he's a master finesser. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'd deceive her too. I would deceive her too. Look what you did to me. Look what you did to me on the internet, man. Now my homeboys is like, that's your girl, bro. That's our girl. Fuck you mean?
Live stream show.
I don't even know.
Okay.
You
What
could
was
tell she
the
feels some type of
status
way
e
you
about
lot's
it.
relationship at this point?
Like, come on, man.
We will still speak.
My thing is, this is my thing. It's a fair exchange at this point. You got to sit there on stage. You get to put your pussycat on Omah Lay grinding and dancing and all that other shit. You get to do that. I can't get on the show with Kai Sanat and get 20 bands. You're not gonna get any. You ain't gonna get. You're not gonna get a band. I might give you, I might give you $100, get you a new phone or some shit, and be like, focus on your mental health. Don't download no apps on this phone. It's probably gonna be like a Nokia or something, like a Motorola Razr. Make sure you really can't get Twitter or Instagram on a Motorola Razr. Focus on your mental health, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking.
But you weren't together?
We were.
You were still together?
Yeah.
When he told you not to answer Kai Sanat's call?
Yeah.
Okay. So from the time he told you not to answer the call, and then him going onto Kai Sanat's stream, how long was that? Was it a day or
hours.
two?
Vanessa! I love it. I like the way this nigga's moving. He's a demon. I like this. This nigga said a couple hours. It's what we like.
How long was that? Was it a day or
hours.
2? Sorry?
Couple hours.
You got finesse,
Here
bitch.
we go.
It is what it is. You shouldn't have asked for compensation. See, look, if you wouldn't have asked for compensation, you understand you would have got there first. I'm just saying, listen, if this is a battle of clout, you gotta you gotta play your cards right, shorty. You lost.
Get there. Can you elaborate? What happened?
I don't even know what happened. Like, all I know was he told me to not go on it and I should focus on my mental health. The next day, well, it was already the next day because it was like maybe like 2 a.m. We were still speaking, and then all of a sudden he's on Kaisenat's live stream. I was like,
When you say, because I just need to make sure that we are clear.
yeah.
You are saying we're still speaking. That means a lot of things. Were you still boyfriend and girlfriend?
We never broke up. We never like,
Oh.
we never actually broke up.
Even now?
I don't want to answer that.
Oh yeah, it's in the air now. It's in the air now. He went on the 20v1. Mad bitches. I think he had mad snow bunnies too. I don't agree with the snow bunnies, but you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's up in the air now. And ooh. If her dumb ass think he gonna come back, I still love you, shorty. And she believe it, I hope you get dragged. I swear for God, I hope you get dragged. Not just for some evil shit. This is for character development. This will make you a better woman at the end of the day, okay? If he drags you, you know what I'm saying? You go through some trials and tribulations, you become a better woman. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little bit of trauma. You might distrust a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? You're a better woman now. Who would you be without some adversity? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to probe you here. Why don't you want to answer?
Because it's private. I think that's something me and him should keep private, whether we are together or not.
I understand.
Right.
But for me, for you to say that this is private in terms of the status of your relationship, it then kind of goes back to it being, is this staged? Is this for content? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if he's told you not to go onto Kaisenet's live stream and then a couple hours gone on, and now he's getting a lot of benefits, which we're gonna touch on.
20
and you don't wanna
bands.
clarify if you're together or not. It's a bit. Where do you guys stand? Are we angry at the right person? Because everybody's angry at you right now because you're
Fuck you mean angry at the right person? Who started this whole shit? Listen, don't piss me off, host.
the girl who has scorned this oh so innocent man. But now you're saying it wasn't actually like that and you don't want to divulge if you're in a relationship or not. Where's the thought process on that?
We're just not,
W manipulation.
we're not speaking right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But you're not speaking right now, but the relationship status is still question mark.
It's up in the air.
Okay.
It's up in the
Obviously,
air.
from him going onto the live stream, how did you feel about that? Because he has gotten a lot of opportunities from that.
Of course she's gonna be mad about it. She didn't get no compensation and she didn't get more clout. That nigga got bitches. Multiple bitches probably. I heard he got modeling. Some modeling agencies just hit him up. I heard he got like 100,000 on Instagram. 20 bands. This is the come up of a lifetime. That's what I'm saying. My next plan, bro, I gotta cuff a thought and get cheated on. I have to do it. I have to find a way, bro. I have to find a way. I don't know how, but I need some. Hey, I need it.
From our numbers, he had, let me double check, 400 followers, and he now sits at 88,000
The come up is unreal.
followers. He has done a Morley's advert. Apparently, he's getting a lot of brand deals. How does that make you feel? Especially because he told you not to go on.
Because of course she's mad. Of course she's mad. Why wouldn't she? Of course she's mad. What?
I'm actually happy for him.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're lying. Now you're lying. Now you're lying. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not happy for him. You're not. You're just not. Because he finessed you. I don't give a fuck. You're mad as fuck.
I'm happy for him because I know this is something he's not always wanted, but it's something that I know he could do because he's got like, he can do it. Like, I know what he can do. But the way he's gone about it was unnecessary because whether you like go on the live stream or not, I wouldn't have had an issue with it anyway. So he didn't have to go about it in that way because you just like kind of betraying the people that you still claim that you love. So
Do you think
You want to talk about treason? You want to talk about treason? I don't even have to go through the points. I don't have to.
think that he had people in his ear telling him what to do?
100%.
Yeah?
100%.
Okay.
Bro, this bitch want to talk about treason? Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
I'm going to go back to a question that I said before. In terms of him going on Kai Cenat's live stream, despite him telling you not to go on, do you feel like it was like a lick back type situation?
Yeah, part of me does.
And okay, and what? If it is, so what? So what? You went on stage, got your clout, right? You was talking about some, and all the girls was, oh, you did your thing. That nigga hit a come up of a lifetime. Well, it's a fair exchange if you ask me. And then he finessed you.
That's just scary because I've been speaking to him before and I was with him. So not once did I ever feel like he was gonna do that.
What?
Like, and
What does that even mean?
He could have told me, and I still wouldn't like, find an issue with it.
Is this a forgivable event?
Why the fuck would he tell you? So you can run an intersection and you can run a beeline and fuck up the no, hell no.
Offense for you? No.
She was taking front strokes. Oh yeah, all that shit.
Do you regret not going on Kai Cenat's live stream?
Yes, she does.
I don't regret it.
Yeah, you do.
Because at the end of the day, it just shows me what he's capable of.
Who? Kai Cenat or
No, him.
Your
Yeah.
question mark?
Yeah.
If you could change
It. This bitch, she gotta be stupid. I gotta hear that
Today,
again.
it just shows me what he's capable of.
who? Kai Cenat?
So this shows you what it's capable of. So you didn't do what you did? You ain't do what you did?
That or
No,
your,
him.
your
Yeah.
question mark?
Yeah.
If you could change anything, would you have gone on? Would you have said, you know what? Yeah, I don't need the compensation. Let me speak my truth.
Yeah, because I was going to answer, like, I was going to call him back, but obviously he was there and he was just, like, not with it. So anything he wasn't with, like, anything he didn't want to do, I wasn't going to do.
Did you seek any advice about going on, or was it just in that moment you made the decision with your question mark boyfriend?
So in that moment, because my friends were around as well, they weren't, like, with us, but I said, oh, let me just quickly go ask my friends. And he said, there's no point, like, he said, just don't.
Why do you have to ask your friend? This is what I'm saying. You can't trust a bitch like this. A bitch that can't make her own decisions. Oh, let me ask my friends. Let me ask. Like, what are you talking about? You ain't grown. She's 20 years old. You're grown. Make your own decision. The same decision you made to get on that stage and shake that funky ass of yours. Why don't you just make the same decision? You know what? I'm not gonna go on Kai's stream. I'm gonna go on Kai's stream. But your dumb ass went in here talking about compensation. You want the compensations for looking like a slut on the internet? Okay.
Don't go on it, so I didn't end up going on it.
Okay. When your question mark boyfriend went onto the Kai Cenat live stream and Kai Cenat set up this dating situation, 20 versus 1.
Hell yeah. 20 bands. New girlfriend. Instagram is jumping. He up at 80K. Like, bro. He went from, followers went from 1K followers. Why did he put a cash money sign? These niggas don't know what the fuck they're doing. To 30K in minutes. This nigga went from 1,000 to 30,000 in minutes. This is life-changing type of shit right here, bro.
How did that make you feel, seeing as you mentioned earlier that you guys hadn't actually broken up?
I was really offended because I wasn't expecting that.
Offended,
I
huh?
just felt really disrespected. But obviously, he felt disrespected with what I did. But
Okay. We don't give a fuck about your feelings. We really don't.
for you to go on a live stream while you was just with me on the whole like dating show or 20 versus 1, like it was just a bit uncalled for. But opportunity is an opportunity, so.
Bruh. She don't hear herself. She keep... What's the word? When you do something and you go right back and you just do the complete opposite?
And did you guys have a conversation about that after?
No.
You never spoke about it?
No.
Wow, okay. Did he apologize? Did he message you? Did you just left it?
Just left it.
Hell yeah.
One thing that you've been consistent
Fuck it,
with
let's just
throughout
leave it.
this, conversation is about how you made him feel and how he was disrespected, and you felt like you had done something to him. But him going onto Kai Cenat's live stream and doing a dating game when you hadn't actually broken up feels very vindictive, and like he's purposely gone out of his way to hurt you. I know you said you felt disrespected, but
If he did, so fucking what? So what? Is it childish? Yeah, it is. But so what? Who gives a fuck? We only here for one reason and one reason only. You was twerking on a nigga named Omah Lay. That was it. You started this whole shit. I don't give a fuck.
how did we go from A to Z? From 1 minute you're
A
telling me
to
to
Z.
focus on my mental health, and then the next minute you're going on a dating show when we're still, you mentioned you were
Fucking up the mental health. I like what he did. Focus on your mental health. Got on that live stream and fucked up that mental health. I like the way this nigga moves.
still together at that point. Can you kind of talk us through that?
I feel like he didn't actually care about how that would make me feel. I don't think he was even thinking about me, because if you would have told me before, because I'm not going to say no, like don't go on the live stream, like I wouldn't have an issue with it, but he didn't say anything. He just ended up
Oh, really? Is that the conclusion? Really?
on the live stream with 20 different girls, and I'm not gonna lie, that really hurt, but
I'm glad it did. Like I said, this pain is gonna turn you into a better woman, hopefully.
it's okay.
Yeah, because it's very clear that when you went on stage with Omah Lay, you said that you had a
Omah Lay.
conversation prior with him about, and he said if I went on stage with what's her name?
Ira
Star, that you would be okay with it, but this felt very intentional.
Yeah, very intentional.
We spoke a bit earlier and you mentioned that you don't feel like it was a mistake. You don't regret going on stage at any point. Do you still stand by that?
I don't regret going on stage. However, what I do regret is how that made him feel, because no one wants to be in a crowd and feel like publicly humiliated and stuff. Like, I don't blame him for how like he felt.
Can she ask her, like, why'd you do it then? You know what I'm saying? Do you have no forward thinking? I don't know, bro. I don't know, because I would think, like, when you get in a relationship with somebody, right, you gotta start, oh, how would she feel if this, that, and the third? Oh, you gotta start putting them into consideration. Did that not come to your mind at all? And that's what I'm saying. If that didn't come to her mind, that just kind of tells me that she's selfish. If you ask me. Now, what he did was selfish too. But fuck it. You started it. You started this shit.
So, but I don't regret going on stage when we've had that conversation before. So no.
I want to just kind of pick your brain. You going on stage.
You don't regret it. So you don't regret what started this whole thing? Okay, I guess. Because, you kind of up now, ain't she? Hold on. What her TikTok looking like?
With an artist, how would it have been how could you have done it in a respectful way where he wouldn't have felt a type of way?
Obviously, I would have danced differently. However, there was a lot of pressure because I have seen his previous performance. So I just thought, like I said, I had to dance the same way, basically.
If this were to happen tomorrow, knowing
This is what I'm saying. She has no, sense of self, bro. There's a reason why she keep asking her friends certain things. And that, I ain't gonna lie, the same way he was able to be like, don't answer that phone from Kai. Don't answer that call from Kai Cenat. Focus on your mental health, baby. And your dumb ass went ahead and did it. You have no sense of self. You don't make your own decisions. You're dumb.
Everything you know now, and you went to the concert.
And this whole thing just proves she don't give a fuck. She do not give a fuck, cause she's just saying shit at this point.
Tomorrow, Omah Lay pointed at you, and you would still do it again. That's what you said, right?
You don't care. You don't give a fuck. Talking about, oh, I wish I wouldn't have did it so he wouldn't get offended. But then you just turn around and say, oh, I do it again. You gonna do the whole thing and this is how you know. She says she claims that she respected him, right, as her boyfriend. But then this whole thing that's pretty much ruined y'all relationship, you do it again. And I feel like she's doing it. She would do it again because she's salty at the fact that he went on Kai's shit, got 20 bands and all the other shit. She's mad, and she don't give a fuck. Imagine being in the crowd. Your girl gonna do that. You sit here, you putting your head down. You're like, ah, shit. You just hoping nobody's seeing you. Everyone looking at you. You're leaving. People are videotaping you leaving, laughing at you. And then you hear somebody, oh yeah, she was holding the nigga dick. Even if she wasn't. It's still crazy. You don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear that shit. And that's what I'm saying. And then she's talking about so she do it again. You don't give a fuck. Obviously.
And you don't regret going on stage, but you regret how it made your boyfriend feel. So if that's the case, what led you to make an apology video? Did you feel pressured by the social media, what people were saying, the fact that people were getting onto you? Is that what made you want to apologize?
The reason why I apologized is because I did publicly humiliate him. He felt embarrassed. Mm-hmm. So that's why I wanted to make an apology publicly. But that wasn't the point of the video.
No, that's not the reason why you made the video. That is not the reason why you made it. It was too much heat. It was too much people on your ass. So you can't look like a complete bitch, right? This is what you gotta understand. Especially when you being a woman, a female, on the internet, women care a lot about how they look. Same way that niggas do too. Cause you don't want to look like he don't want to look like no simp ass nigga on the internet. But then it's like 10 times for women, because it's like, look, your social, that's your name, that's all you got. That's all you got. Come on, man. Shorty, you're not fooling nobody, bro. You don't give a fuck. It was too much people on your ass. It was too much heat for you. You just like, oh, okay, I can't look like a complete bitch. I gotta say something.
Yeah. In one of your videos, you mentioned that everybody needs to heal and move on. What did you mean by that?
Let's be real. If everyone's mistakes were recorded,
that part,
where would we all be at?
Yeah.
Shut up.
So that's why I think everyone should just heal, move on. It's happened. I can't go back and change it. I did what I did. He felt how he felt, but people should just...
You did what you did. We need to heal and move on. But I do it again. Okay.
Move on from it.
Have you healed? Have you moved on?
From the situation, like the concert, yeah, I've moved on a long time ago. But with how he felt, no.
Is this a situation that you guys can come back from? Can we see you guys?
Hell no. This shit is already in the dirt. Fuck no.
In a few months, holding hands, walking down the River Thames, is that possible?
I don't know.
Okay. There's a narrative out there about you right now that, you know, you're bad mind, you're disrespectful, you didn't rate him, you went out of your way to intentionally hurt him, which you've clarified you didn't. So is there anything that you want to say to people to just be like, listen, we had a conversation, it wasn't that X, Y, Z?
Yeah, we did have a conversation, and he knows my character. Like, nobody else that's speaking actually knows me. Like, he knows me, he knows me, he knows my character. He knows how respectful I am towards him as well. He can't, like, deny that. I just want to put that out there, that he doesn't think of me the way people think of me.
But is that before?
Bro, she keep contradicting herself. That was the word I was looking for earlier. She keep contradicting herself. Now you showed us who you. And that's what I'm saying. She keep contradicting herself. She will say one thing and then turn around and be like, "Oh, but no, nobody should care about. I don't really care about anybody else because he's the only person who knows who I am." But it was affecting my mental health because everyone was on my ass and like shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Before though.
And this is what I'm saying. This is what happens when you have no mind of your own, when you can't sit back and make your own decisions. This is what happens. You start doing dumb shit.
As though, like you mentioned earlier, that he has been heavily influenced.
He has been, yeah.
So, do you feel like his perspective of you has changed?
No.
You still?
He's been heavily influenced, but you wasn't?
Because it seems as though, like you mentioned earlier, that he has been heavily influenced.
He has been, yeah.
So.
And you wasn't? You wasn't heavily influenced to dance on him the same way that you did after you just said from the videos that you seen you felt pressured to dance the same way. Bro.
Do you feel like his perspective of you has changed?
No.
You still think he thinks of you?
He does think of me the same.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. What I've gathered through the course of this...
I don't give a fuck how he feel about you. He did what he did. He finessed you. And you should be mad as fuck. I want you to be mad.
Conversation is your need and desire to protect him. You keep saying you disrespected him and you made him feel some type of way. But let's talk about how you feel and how you've been disrespected. I want you to realize and understand that your feelings are very much valid in this situation and it's not just about him. How do you feel about this?
I feel very hurt. I'm angry as well because you don't do that to someone. Like,
holy shit. Holy shit. What?
You don't. And I did say before, there's other ways he could have gone about it, but he's hurt me in the past.
Oh. So it just justifies anything, right? It just justifies, right? Come on, bro.
Like, he knows what I did was not on purpose. I'd never intentionally hurt him.
It don't matter if it's on purpose, bro. It don't matter. Nigga, if I killed somebody in GTA and I tell the police, hey, bro, hold on. It wasn't on purpose. They ain't gonna be like, oh, shit. You know what? Yeah, we all make mistakes. Yeah, you right. My fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't. You said, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You free to go, my boy. You free to go. Shut the fuck up. That's not how shit work. You did what you did. On purpose, not on purpose, it don't fucking matter. You're dumb. You're finessed. You're angry. Probably a little hurt. But you started it. I don't give a fuck.
Or make him feel any type of way. And that's why I'm so hurt, because of how I've made him feel. But it seems like he doesn't care.
You're hurt because of how you made him feel. Imagine a bitch telling you this. I'm hurt. I'm hurt too because of how I hurt you. What are you saying?
About how I feel. He doesn't care what I'm doing. He doesn't care how I'm dealing with the hate. He knows the hate I'm getting. He's been seeing it, you know. And for him to even add me to his little ad video that he did is very disrespectful. Like, and I'm just hurt. I'm just really, really hurt. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through that. I really do feel for you.
Man, come on, bro. Let's just hold somebody accountable. Because she's taking zero accountability. She'll say, oh, yeah, I did this, that, and the third. And then be like, oh, but he hurt me in the past. And he's disrespected me. And he made me feel some type of way because of this, that, and the third. He went on costume. There's no accountability. Why can't you just get on here and be like, you know what? Yeah, what he did was fucked up. After the, going on Kai stream and doing what he did, it is kind of weird. But guess what? This whole thing wouldn't have started if I didn't do what I did. If I simply didn't do what I did and disrespected my boyfriend, we wouldn't be here today. Literally, that's it. End of the interview.
I feel like, obviously, you've been mentioning that he was disrespected, and because he was disrespected publicly, it doesn't take away
Bro,
from
I seen videos of bitches laughing at this nigga while he was walking away, all slow and shit. And then somebody in the background talking something. She was holding the nigga dick, and it was like laughing it up.
the fact that you've been disrespected publicly as well, essentially. Speak to me about how you would have liked this situation to be handled differently on his part.
The thing that hurts the most is the conversations we've had in private, and then in public, he's just acting like I'm this. He hasn't even said anything, but because he hasn't said anything, it's like he's going with what everybody else is saying.
What? What? Said anything. So I'm supposed to come to the defense of you doing some dumb shit?
It's the conversations we've had. You know, we've spoken about this, even like family members, like as well. He knows, and then for him to like just turn around and like do that, it just.
You mentioned before that you have been getting...
Hey, this video is almost over. She gotta you gotta do the fake cry thing. You know what I'm saying? That every bitch in the interview does. Every single one of them. She gotta be one of them. You gotta do the fake tears. Come on, the video is almost over.
A lot of negative comments and things like that. Can you kind of elaborate on what people have been saying to you?
They've said a lot. Like, a lot has been said about me. Like, a lot of things that I've never even heard of. And
That's
I
tough.
do read what people say. I know the right thing is to not read what, like, people have to say about you. But because I've never been in this situation, I can't help it but read. Mm-hmm. And the things that I've read, like, people can be so mean.
Yeah, it's the internet. It's the internet. So imagine, I'm just saying. I'm not saying take what he's going through into accountability or nothing. But imagine you see your significant other. Actually, you don't even gotta imagine it. He already did it. He already did that to you. 20v1. Hey.
People tell me to kill myself. They're telling me ways I can get it quickly, like easy and like done with. Threatening my family, threatening that if they see me, they're gonna kill me. I hope your family gets cancer and they all die.
Wow, God forbid.
Or like someone said, oh, I hope you get raped
God forbid. Whoa.
and killed. Just.
I ain't gonna cap. Look, I'm not gonna co-sign on it because that's actually kind of fucking crazy. But those are kids, bro. Those are the kids of the internet. The weirdos, the ones that don't go outside, those are them. Shouldn't have did what you did.
Stuff like that.
Sorry, girl.
There it is. The tears, the fake tears. Hold on, there it is. There it is. You know what I mean? You can't complete the interview without the tears.
Sorry.
There it is. Yeah, look, the one tear. Look. It's gonna drop down slow.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. You know what I'm saying? The one tear. Hold on, let me get a thumbnail.
You okay?
That's the one. That's the fucking one. That's the one, sis. Look. You finna, hey, I hope you get me some views, man. I'm gonna be mad as fuck if I post this and I don't get nothing. I'm gonna be mad. Well, I don't even know if I can post this. Who knows? I'm gonna see if I can hit with a copyright before this shit. If I don't, that thumbnail finna go stupid. I got you, man. Everybody gonna hear your story, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna promote.
Take your time. Take your
Yeah.
time. These comments that you're getting, is it from a particular demographic of people? Is it more male, more female? Thank you.
It's a lot of men.
Come on, man. I know there's some
Men, but
females in there.
Also, a lot of women as well,
Yeah.
which is really shocking. Like,
It's shocking, and this is how you know you don't live in the real world. You don't live in the real world. It's shocking. Oh, what? Because what? You got a pussy too? Well, we're supposed to be clit sisses. Clitter sisses. Come on, bro. Stop. You did some
me
dumb shit.
bash another woman for what she's just done. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't go on stage.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut up. You take zero accountability. This is zero accountability. How can you bash another one? Because you're a woman, we're supposed to stick together? And my brother do some dumb shit. So I'm like, bro, well, hey, bro, we got dick and balls. We got to stick together, though. Nigga, you do some dumb shit, you did some dumb shit. Male or female.
Didn't kill anyone. I didn't say anything and like I ran off stage or something. I just danced and my boyfriend happened to be there. Like
He happened. You know, he didn't happen to be there. You guys talked about this prior. He said, hey, go on that stage and do your thing. He probably didn't think he was going to do all that, though. He was probably like, hey, you know what, my girl respect me. I don't have a problem with you going on stage or nothing. Go ahead. But after you did what you did, he was probably like, God damn, you didn't have to do all that.
A lot. It's too much. It's too much. I'm only one person. Like, this can really, really, like, get to someone.
I'm sorry you had to go through all of that.
It's like, bro, she's so fucking selfish because it's like you can't apply this to how he's going through, but you just, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just happened to be. Sometimes it's just bitches, though. That's just girls, though. You know what I mean? You very rarely find some girls that's willing to be like, you know what? Yeah, this bullshit happened, but it wouldn't have went this way if I had did what I did. You know what I'm saying? Accountability, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard thing to find in people nowadays, bro.
And like we said earlier, your feelings are valid as well. You did something
Man, fuck her feelings.
that upset your partner, but you didn't do it intentionally. It doesn't warrant any of these type of comments.
What? So what? Intentional or non-intentional? So fucking what?
That you're getting, so never feel like you're responsible for this. Do you understand what I mean? So
what interviewer, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, this bitch, bro.
You mentioned that you guys have not spoken. Is there anything that you would like to say to him, knowing that more than likely he's going to watch this?
I just hope for him, like, in the future, he just gets his own, like, he's so easily influenced by his friends. Like, he needs to have his own, if you love someone, you love them. You don't care about what other people have.
He's so easily influenced. And you know, that's what I'm saying. You can tell she never had to deal with anything real. She's dumb. Like, this is somebody who's just never had, like, this is what the princess treatment gets you. This is what a princess treatment gets you, bro. You can never be wrong. It's always, you can always see the faults of somebody else, but can't see the faults of your own. This is crazy. Bitch, what?
I have to say, because at the end of the day, you know me. Do you get what I mean? Like, you know me for me. These people, even your friends, they don't know me. So have your own say, have your own opinion.
So you wasn't calling your friends to make decisions? You didn't have him also make a decision for you?
Do what you want to do. If you love me, you love me. If you don't, like, you don't. That's it. Just, it's your life. No one's going to bash him if you come out and say, oh, I've forgiven her, guys, leave her alone. No one can do you anything. It's about what you want to do. So he just shouldn't listen to what people have to say about me or his friends.
What would you like us to know about Jess? The real Jess.
I want people to know that that person that they think I am isn't me. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a disrespectful person. I do respect myself. I respect others. I respect the people that I love. I'm just a young girl. I'm just trying to live my life.
See, no, I hate that excuse.
People that I love. I'm just a young girl. I'm just trying to live my life.
I'm just a young girl. I'm just trying to live my life. So you get the excuse. So that means you're excused for doing dumb shit, bruh? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't want to get it either.
I'm just trying to be happy and do what makes me happy. I want to continue modeling.
You're so fucking, oh my God.
I want to travel as well. I just want to live my life. Like,
As you should.
You know what? Go ahead. Live your life. Do it. But just know, if you do dumb shit and the consequences come afterwards, shut the fuck up. Because guess what? When you made them decisions, you was being a young girl. You was just trying to live your life and do what makes you happy. And in those decisions, it led to you being where you at now. Don't say nothing. Don't blame nobody.
Following the events that have happened, obviously you've gained quite a few followers as well, so positive there. How do you want to use this platform? Do you intend to use this platform for any type of positivity, or what trajectory are you hoping on?
Positivity. What can she do for anybody? Huh? What can you do for anybody?
Taken.
I've never had this many followers before, and I wasn't expecting this. I never like had a plan on like what to do with it, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. I've recently signed with a modelling agency.
Amazing.
So I'm just going to keep doing my thing, keep modelling, start working with brands as well, because brands have reached out to me. So yeah.
Fantastic. Since this has happened and you've gone out, what has been the reception that you've received from people?
So publicly, it's been positive. I recently went out with my friend. We just like went shopping. I felt followed by like a group of like young people, and then like one of them just ran like past me, and then like he had his phone to his ear, but his camera was like facing me, and like I knew he was recording me, but I was just like, oh, like it felt weird because I've never been in that situation before. And then I had two girls approach me, and they just said like, oh, you Jess? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, like, you know, F all the hate, like keep doing you. I felt that was really, really cute. And then there was a group of boys that also asked me for pictures, and I just took pictures of them, so yeah.
So that's actually really...
Look, either way, congrats, I guess. Don't, like, come on, man. Like, and this is, she's so fucking dumb. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They don't. And then on top of that, this is how this is what you people gotta understand. You can't erase your first impression. If you come up, right, you shoot up from being a nobody to everybody knowing you, even for just like a week, your first impression is gonna be the only impression that anybody has of you. So just know, it's gonna be like, bro, listen, you can be like, you can get to a point, maybe you gonna have some kids or some shit, maybe, or you just trying to hit another point in your life, where let's just say you're trying to do something, you're applying for some big ass business. They gonna see you and they be like, ain't you that girl from the Omah Lay video? And guess what you gonna have to say? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that was me. Like, bro, she has no, and that's what I'm saying, she has no long-term vision. She's very short-sighted. She has no long-term vision. She don't understand what the fuck is gonna do to her in the future. 20 years old, bruh. 20 years old, bruh. Hey, I'm not one to be like, oh, what you do in your early 20s defines you for the rest of your life. But in the eyes of the internet, nobody cares about anything else but how you came up and what they know you for. That's it. It's gonna be real hard for you to change that shit unless you do something else crazy. But guess what? You do one extreme thing, you gotta keep doing it, another extreme thing, and then another extreme thing, and another extreme thing to keep. Like, come on, bro.
Good. I'm happy that you're receiving positive energy. So, fantastic to that.
Ain't
thank
positive
you, Jess,
energy,
for joining
bro.
us today. You've been absolutely...
It's not positive energy. You getting something positive from a negative is not positive. It don't work that way. It don't work that way.
Really amazing. Thank you for answering all these questions. I know that, you know, some of them were a little bit difficult, but you handled yourself like a pro. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
All the best with your endeavors. We will be cheering you on here. And yeah, thank you for joining us.
And guess what? You'll never be on a show like this because no one else is going to give a fuck about what you're doing in life. Period. End of the video. Goodbye.